Snooze! Snooze! Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, Woodstock. Rise and shine. It's going to be a great day. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. All right, so here's what you get with Verse, and I should mention Verse isn't cheap. It's the bamboo model that I have here is $219 on the website. The other models, and it comes in 4 other finishes. A couple wood grain finishes and piano white as well. Those are $199. So it's not the cheapest iPod dock out there, but the sound quality is really good. The construction is really good. As I mentioned, you know, the eco-friendliness I think is good also. And it works well. Here's what you get in the box. Here's the box, obviously. They even in the literature for Verse on the website, they talk about how the box even is eco-friendly. They tried to use recyclable materials and less of them, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, in the box you get obviously the dock, the speaker system, and an AC adapter which is plugged in, and then you get your antenna for the radio. It's got an AM/FM radio. You can wake to AM or FM or a buzzer if you want. Although you saw what that does to me, makes me grumpy. As well as waking to the iPod. So you get your radio antenna. That's the FM antenna. There's your AM antenna. Or maybe it's vice versa, I forget. You get a couple of different dock inserts, so you can use different model iPods with them. And then you get the remote. The remote's really pretty nice, actually. Although it does, there's a little bit of the battery cover wiggles a little bit, I noticed. But as far as the actual functionality, it's really nice because you get this system where you can actually go through your iPod's menus, which if you're far away, it might be kind of hard to see. But with the remote here, we'll see if you can, I'll zoom in on this just so you can see it. You can actually, what did I do? Did I turn it off? No. Oh, I need to point it at the system. That's what the problem is. So with the remote, I can actually go through the menus on the iPod. I can move up and down so I can select, a particular artist or album. I want to hear some Allman Brothers. I can do that. So I've got the up, down, and select, and then menu goes backwards. There's also a playlist back and forth, which is nice. So you get a little more functionality than some of the more basic iPod remotes, which is cool. You can see the Verse looks really handsome on my nightstand. I really like this is the bamboo color. They have a few different colors. All the woods that Verse uses in both the 1.5R and the 2R, both of their, the 2R is a larger speaker system with an iPod dock but no alarm clock. All the wood that they use in all their products is sustainably harvested, from what I understand. So, it's eco-friendly, which I really appreciate, and it sounds really good and it looks really good. Wood provides a nice warm sound. I mean, people have been making speaker cabinets out of wood for years, and there's a reason. It also looks really nice, and again, I particularly like the bamboo color here. Looks nice with the kind of retro dial on the front. Nice little mellow display, and then on top you've got your iPod controls. And I like how the snooze bar just says ZZZ, zzz, that's all you need. You know where snooze is. But, most importantly, I mean, it sounds great, and that I think is the most important thing with any speaker system, be it for an iPod, iPhone, whatever. Now, it will also work with an iPhone, and the dock is large enough that even with my big case on it, it'll work. But as you can see, it's not iPhone certified. So if you leave it in regular mode, not airplane mode, you might get some of the interference.
The 3G it just isn't quite as.
Oh, apparently my own podcast is playing there. Talk about narcissism in the morning. Oh boy, let's find some music here, and we'll. What do I even have? I don't even know what I have on my playlist right now. We'll do some management. So I got this cranked up to 30 right now. Or no, I don't. It's on 17. Okay. So it gets pretty loud. It can definitely fill a room with sound. Doesn't distort. Sounds really good. And there's a bass port in the back. So I think depending on, where you place it, you can kind of play around with the natural acoustics to get, a little more bass or less bass. My hand's not going to resonate much, but if I put it way back in the corner, I'd probably get a little more bass response out of it. But I think it sounds great as it is. Woodstock, what do you think? You like it? Well, there you go. If Woodstock likes it, then we can invite Snoopy back too.